Do you want some haggis? Well, I'm joking. Welcome to Glasgow, Scotland. We're at the OVO Arena here in Glasgow that plays host the next episode to WWE Clash at the Castle. That is your next episode, folks, but we just want to talk about things and look forward to Clash at the Castle. Well, this match is very interesting because it's a six-man gauntlet match with one man not announced. Who will that be? The winner will face Randy Orton and Money in the Bank for the WWE Championship. Well, welcome to SmackDown, folks. Again, I'm welcoming you for the second time because I'm just that damn nice. We're kicking things off with tag team action. And as Pat McAfee would say, Raw is war! No bread, no water, just me. I've got to say it every time there's a big boy in the house. You know that if you're subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, what the hell are you doing? Honestly, take a look at yourself, subscribe to the channel, like, dislike if you don't like it, but comment, do everything, support the channel, it's much appreciated all the support you give, and we're going to have, I wonder like who did that voiceover. Can you just imagine somebody in a recording booth just going, Well, Santos Escobar has returned to the blue brand. Elektra Lopez also debuting, not in action, but Santos, our former United States champion. We're going to hear from LA Knight later, who will take on All Ego Ethan Page for the vacant WWE United States Championship. That will be at Clash at the Castle. The Battle of the Egos. Of course, Ethan Page not here tonight. He's on media duties in Glasgow. He's been doing interviews. He was in Good Morning Britain. And he said that egos aside, he respects LA Knight, but it's just business as usual come this Saturday. Is it on Saturday in my universe mode? I don't know which is. I'm going to try to adhere to a schedule as well, folks. So I'm thinking of doing like Raw Monday, SmackDown Friday, Guide Wednesday, and Ruthless Aggression maybe Saturday. I haven't actually I might change it around. I was thinking maybe like Tuesday for Raw. I don't know what I was thinking. We'll figure something out. I'm going to have a sit down after this video and really plan it. I want it to be like every other day uploads, so maybe we just do it like that. And a pinfall attempted by Berto. Of course, in real life, Berto seems to be getting a bit of a singles push. Could he win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale? This episode's out before. This episode won't be out before Mania. I wonder if he won it. Irish whip reverse there from Berto. Ivar and Berto. Of course, Ivar had a stint as a singles competitor. We're going to see Berto get. Ooh! It's a shame that didn't pay off. That was a saucy move there from one half of Los Garza. Elektra Lopez on the apron. We can't wait to see her in action. Could she be a future WWE Women's Champion? Currently held by Bianca Belair. Could she be a future WWE Women's United States Champion? We're going to find a United States Women's Champion very shortly. We don't have one at the moment. I don't know what Nick Aldis is planning, but I'm sure he'll have something up his sleeve. Maybe he just throws two women together and like, go on, compete for that vacant title. Now Eric, bear hug, goes for the belly to belly, fails a springboard from Angel into the Hurricane. I used to, whenever, well, obviously you'll know why I think this, but whenever the commentator said Hurricane, I always thought of piranhas. I mean, it's because it rhymes, but don't ask me why. Oh, and Ivar with that roundhouse kick. Now he's going to go high risk, and that's £300 man with a moonsault. Humberto. Of course, used to go by the name Humberto Carrillo. Decided to shorten that to be Down with the Kids. Don't know how that's working out for him. Miss there from Ivar. And of course, maybe we'll make Berto go solo. I kind of wanna. I do kind of wanna. And with NXT vanquished, Dragon Lee, Dominic Mysterio, Andrade, there's many luchador talents that are available up for the grabs. We do know Dominic has signed with Raw. We don't know where Dragon Lee is going to end up, or Andrade, because Dragon Lee was the North American champion. They've actually been told, the wrestlers, that they can keep them belts. They can just keep them. just they go home with them. That's their reward. Now Irish whip from Angel. Into the corner goes the big man Ivar, tag team. Look at Santos arguing with Michael Cole at the desk. Well, actually, it's me at the desk because I'm the commentator. Michael Cole can piss off. I don't know. Recently, Michael Cole's been annoying me a bit on the current WWE product. I don't know why, but he just has. And now, look at the athleticism of Berto. That's why he's a main event talent. That could do it. 2. It does do it. Los Garza with a huge win in the SmackDown Tag Team division. Of course, we know who our SmackDown Tag Team champions now are, the Usos. We also have the American Made and the Bloodline 2.0. Tabatonga and Tongaloa in this division. It's going to be very, very spicy. Here comes the Megastar. He faces Ethan Page this coming weekend for the vacant United States Championship. What is he going to have to say? Let's listen in. Let's listen in. Come on, LA, spit some facts. I want to thank you, Glasgow, for your hospitality. I know that everybody calls me the Megastar, but you really have melt? That is that LA Express pizza. You have really made me feel like a Megastar, and there's only one way that LA Knight wants to repay this beautiful Scottish crowd, and that's by winning the WWE United States Champion against that egomaniac Ethan Page. People call this battle the Battle of the Egos. I simply call it a rookie versus a Megastar. LA Knight, this Saturday and next SmackDown, will be walking in your new United States Champion with everybody saying, LA Knight, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. So LA Knight set for action this Saturday against Ethan Page. The vacant WWE United States Championship, the prize. Who will come out on top in this one? It is Battle of the Egos. Both men, huge egos, but got plenty of talent to back it up. Who will walk out with the United States Championship? And I know that's the Women's United States Championship on the render. I've only just noticed that. My bad, guys. Mistakes happen. I'm sorry. I don't know why I decided to do that. I promise I will always be vigilant. I will always make sure that I'm checking my graphics before uploading to YouTube, because I would never tell you guys to upload a half-assed episode. I'm not saying this episode's half-assed, but yeah, you get what. I should probably stop talking. Now, we have one-on-one action. The Kabuki Warriors and the Meta Girls. Meta Girls coming up a little bit short. Both these women fallen to the Party Girls, the WWE Tag Team Champions. We're going to get some singles action here tonight, folks. It's singles night on SmackDown. So if you are a single man or woman, come grab yourself a spot on the card as Lash Legend takes on, even though we just had a tag match, Lash Legend takes on Kyrie Sane. And if you haven't seen Kyrie Sane's transformation IRL, oof, wowzers. I must say I was pretty speechless when I saw the upload to Instagram. I'm not a big social media guy, but when I saw the work that Kyrie Sane's been putting in, really did make me very envious of her. Coca-Cola. You have to drink, you have to keep it authentic, I have to be transparent. I'm sat at this commentary desk. I can't talk for 25 minutes without a drink. I'm sure you guys understand. And now we're going to see some chain wrestling, because Lash Legend never was actually on NXT in this universe mode. It always was drafted to SmackDown. I'm sure that Lash Legend, Jakara Jackson, will be joined by some other NXT talent soon. Of course, Lash Legend needs to consider her future here on SmackDown. She might... Many people just saying, I think Jakara Jackson's a bit of a hindrance to her. Many people see Lash Legend as a future WWE Women's Champion. She's got Kyrie Sane to deal with here tonight, who's a very technical wrestler. Can go high-flying, can chain wrestle, can do things like this. DDT. Now she's going to do a springboard off the bottom rope. You don't see that often. Pinfall here on Lash. And a kick out. Gonna have to do more, and now Kyrie's on the edge. A big clubbing blow there from Lash Legend. Pulls Kyrie Sane back into the ring. With another clubbing blow. Asuka on the outside. One half of the Kabuki Warriors. 1/4 of damage control. And a pinfall here from Kyrie Sane, looking to put away Lash Legend. Lash escapes. And of course, the WWE Women's United States Champion. No one knows who that's going to be, what's going to happen. Nothing for Clash at the Castle. We have Money in the Bank coming up 2 weeks after Clash at the Castle. Hopefully we'll know a United States Women's Champion by then. I just don't know what Nick Aldis is going to do. And Jakara on the edge. And of course, the Meta 2, Ora Mensa and Noam Dar are assigned to SmackDown as well in the tag team division. SmackDown tag division is quite stacked. And of course, they've still got Motor City Machine Guns to come. Lash going to use the ropes, but the referee sees it, says no. Maybe feels Kyrie is a bit more than what she planned for. Many people do underestimate the Pirate Princess. Of course, your main event tonight, we're going to have 2 members of the Gauntlet match that we talked about earlier. Jeffrey Hardy versus CM Punk. What about that for a main event for you? It almost gets you ready for Clash at the Castle. That Gauntlet match is going to be hilarious. And don't think Kyrie, the best thing for little Miss Kyrie is to get into a fist fight with Lash Legend. The power this woman has is pretty scary. And a spear! That's where she's got her though, the speed. Speed kills, and now Kyrie going to fight back. And a nice crossbody to Lash Legend. Is she going to attempt the pinfall? Nope. She's going to stand and look at her. Now Kyrie goes for a pinfall, I believe. Another attempt at that roll-up pin. Has Lash Legend shoulders down. Kick out. Now Lash misses. I mean, she needs to get calculator angles a little bit better. And Kyrie with another spear DDT. I believe Kyrie Sane's busted open. And we're not talking about the podcast. We're talking about real life. She's getting some abuse here from the Scottish fans. She was just shouting then. To the middle rope goes Lash Legend. And an axe handle coming down. Now she's going to stomp on the arm of Kyrie. Oh, on the fingertips. She won't be drawing tonight. Because the fingers are broken, I can assure you that. And a throw there from Lash Legend. What the hell? How has she reached that? Everybody on this game seems to be able to jump the length of the ring. It's like Shane O'Mac doing the coast to coast. Choke slam from hell. This could be the end for Kyrie. She's put up a good fight. But Lash Legend, don't know what this move's called, but it's painful. And surely that's it for Kyrie Sane. She don't get up from this. No chance. And a free count from Lash Legend there. A win, another win for the Meta Girls. I know they came up short against the Party Girls. Sorry, my audio just cut out there for some random reason. Post-production problems, but she's telling the Glasgow crowd to cry about it. Does she think she's Liv Morgan? And that's the Meta 2. I'm doing that IRL right now. Hope you all are. And now, this is a nice surprise. We're hearing Roxanne Perez is here. What the hell is she doing here? I mean, she's on SmackDown, so she is allowed to be here. But the question is, why? Why, Roxanne? Why? Of course, Roxanne has had very impressive matches on this universe mode. Still looking for a place in this women's division. I keep referring to it, but that United States Championship, because I don't book it, you see. What's Nick Aldis doing? There is your United States Champion. What's she going to say? I'm sick and tired of not being recognised on SmackDown, so any woman in the back, get your ass out here and I'll beat you. Alright, Roxy. You need to chill out, girl. Who's going to answer the call? And I believe it's an open challenge style. Oh, well, maybe it's not as straightforward as Roxanne once thought. Because this woman goes head-to-head with Lola Vice in an ambulance match. She hasn't got over that. They had a match on SmackDown, the debut episode of the Prologue series, in Underground, and Lola Vice beat Jade Cargill. This rivalry has been stirring for 6 weeks in Universe Mode time. Jade will finally be able to put her demons to bed, should she be able to stuff Lola Vice in an ambulance. And that's fair enough. Jade set out a stall, but she's here to prove herself. We knew she'd be in Glasgow because she's at the PLE. She's coming in wrestling gear. And looking wonderful tonight, Jade. Chiseled like a Greek goddess, and we're underway. Chain wrestling to begin. Got to be careful of Roxanne's speed. That's where Roxanne has notable victories in this Universe Mode. She lost to Bayley last time out. But if ever there's somebody to hold that United States Champion, you're looking at her. Now a headlock takedown there from Jade Cargill. Of course, this is another example of power versus speed. And Roxanne flapping like a chicken. Well, then biceps are choking her out. Now Jade going to work on the arm. Can the prodigy Roxanne Perez fight back? Because Roxanne was actually in an elimination chamber. It's with Julia returning very, very soon, who won the Women's Royal Rumble. She's a member of Raw, but it's suspected that Roxanne had something to do with her injury. And of course, Julia, when she does come back, will be guaranteed an opportunity at the Women's World Heavyweight Championship at the PLE. She does return. She never got to face her opponent for that World Championship. That doesn't just disappear. It's a contract. It's binding. Now, Roxanne's finding herself in a lot of headlocks. This could be like an MMA fight, like a Paddy Pimblett fight. Lots of submissions. Now wrenching the arm. Roxanne's got to break out of this chain wrestling, or it's going to be a short night. Because Jade Cargill has so much strength and power. She can just overpower every bit of chain wrestling that Roxanne, and now she just throws her to the floor. That will have done a lot of damage, though. That chain wrestling were a good 2 minutes. And a kick out. Now to the outside. Roxanne fighting back. You have to wonder how much that chain wrestling took out of her, though. That was not a good place to be. It is detrimental, and now throwing Jade. Irish whipping her towards the barricade. But if you look at the way Roxanne's moving, it's not good. And now Jade's going to fight back. Roxanne Perez, oh my word, launched into the air. And Roxy, top rope, crossbody. The very small bit of offense Roxanne Perez can get in is so important. And a knee drop here. Jade will win by any means necessary. Knee to the head of Roxanne Perez. And now a kick from Roxy. Roxy going to fight back. Going to try tame Jade Cargill. And punches and slaps and just anything she can throw at her. And of course, the referee's count will be well into the later numbers. Oh my god! Jade Cargill launching Roxanne Perez. What is the referee's count at? Oh my word, I think it's at 9. And Jade just taunting. You don't want to win like this, Jade. The AI strikes again. Jade is your winner tonight. But by count out, really, Jade? That's what you're going to do to me, really? You're going to win by count out? You know what happens to people who win by count out, huh? You know what happens? Huh? You know what happens when you don't have your alternate attire on when I set it and it's this default one, huh? Jade, you just made the list. And of course, looking ahead, this is what... There'll be no count-outs in this match, folks. Ambulance matches are brutal. Jade, Lola, that is next episode. So stay tuned for that one. And I had a big swig, a really big swig of Diet Coke then. So much so that I feel like there's a frog in my throat. But we're continuing with our main event of the evening. Jeffrey Hardy, the charismatic enigma, takes on CM Punk. If you don't know the history of these two, they had a very, very, very personal rivalry back in 2008. Because these are two of the 6 men in the gauntlet. The other ones we know: Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Jeff Hardy, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, and a mystery competitor. Who will that be? Who is signed to SmackDown? Who is debuting? Because it's not going to be a normal superstar, is it? Why would Nick Aldis advertise it as a mystery man? Well, it could be a woman. Depends. But Jeff's here. What? Look at this Jeff car. His face looks... I actually believe I've got a different one now, but I thought this Jeff was going to be accurate. That's the problem with being on PC and Next Gen, is some of the... There's some amazing community creations, but there's just very limited. And now, the cult of personality. The last time these two feuded seriously, CM Punk was coming out to... all I ever wanted was destiny to be fulfilled. It is in my hands. I must not fail. I must not fail. Nah, it didn't sound like that. But guys, I hate to break it to you, but before Clash at the Castle, we do go back to Ruthless Aggression. We got Monday Night Raw. They're over there. Of course, we know that HBK will be taking on Cena at Judgment Day. We know that Umaga will take on Ric Flair. Of course, MVP Matt Hardy and Dave Batista will take on World Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle. And we'll also have Eminem versus the Hooligans. That's going to be exciting. And it's Jeff Hardy that reminded me, because Jeff and Punk are one of the few people that are in both universe modes. Randy is in both. Cena's only in Ruthless. I'm trying to think of some other ones that might be duplicated. Let me say that Mysterio isn't. Mysterio's only in Ruthless. He's on SmackDown on Ruthless Aggression. Sorry, if I sound like I'm far away from my mic, I'm sorry, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry. I've got an itch on my foot. And now Punk and Hardy. This one isn't personal tonight. It was over a decade ago. Punk lining up Hardy. And they used to follow that up with a bulldog. Chose not to this time. I'm going to go for a leg breaker here on Jeff Hardy. Take away the vertical base of Hardy. It limits how much he can do his aerial offense. Nice knee drop from Punk. Hook of the leg. Cover here on Jeff. 1, 2, 3. And of course the premium live events will be broke up into 2 to 3 parts. Because the matches will be full. We'll be on premium live events. We're going to watch the full matches. Raw and SmackDown and Ruthless Raw and SmackDown. Let's just say Raw and SmackDown times 2 are edited. So it's like a highlight thing. I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but when PLEs come, we're going to have PLEs out as, oh my god, GTS! Out of nowhere. Feel like Randy Orton and a knee to the face. Jeff's in trouble. Hook of the leg. 2. That wasn't a real fart. You guys probably knew that. But, whatever. Yeah, so PLEs, we're going to do full matches, but I'm going to break the episodes up, so into, like, Gore and Perkins style, like, ooh, springboard clothesline, doesn't connect, but it works. Excuse me. I've been discussed in this video. I won't be surprised if you dislike this video. Just because of the sheer Coca-Cola backlash and an axe handle from Punk. Misses, and Hardy's going to surely take advantage with a roll-up pin. Could be looking to put Punk away with us in sneaky fashion too, and a kick out. Yeah, so PLEs, we're going to have full matches for both universe modes. Only 4 rosters now. I feel so much better now I've got rid of NXT. It's so much easier to manage. And now we're going to trade blows like every other match in universe mode. Who will come out on top? Will it be Punker? Will it be Hardy? Well, it's going to chops. And I like doing the highlighted ones because I can edit them and compress them and then commentate over them. The PLEs are a bit different because it's like every moment. I used to hate it when I first started uploading Universe in 2K25. I used to just do full matches and then promos and full matches and promos. He used to have episodes that were like an hour long, and I'm just sat here with talking and commentating over multiple episodes a day, and you'd like talking for like 3 to 4 hours. Now Punk's in trouble. Hardy. Oh, Punk with a little dirty tactic there, springing him off the goddamn rope. Oh no, not Anaconda Vice. This Anaconda Vice is so dangerous. Hardy will tap. He's going to have to tap. He's in the middle of the ring. He does tap. And Punk wins. Well, that's not a good advertisement for the gauntlet match. Punk with the win. But that's all that matters, folks. None of this will be remembered because it's every man for himself at the Clash at the Castle. It's a gauntlet match. The winner takes an alternate Money in the Bank. Hardy needs redemption. Punk's looking for a continuation. Find out what happens at Clash at the Castle.